Hi everyone. Welcome to this step-by-step tutorial on how to start using Python for artificial intelligence. If you've always wanted to understand AI and learn how to create your own models but felt overwhelmed, don't worry, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid foundation and practical knowledge to take your first steps into the fascinating world of AI. Grab your notebook, sit back, and let's start learning together. Why Python for AI? Before jumping into coding, let's address a question that often comes up: why Python? Python is the most popular language for AI, and here's why. It's simple and easy to learn. Python has a clean and straightforward syntax that almost reads like English. This makes it perfect for beginners. For example, instead of writing complex lines of code just to print "Hello World," in Python, you simply write print "Hello World." It has powerful libraries. Think of libraries as pre-built tools. Instead of building everything from scratch, you can use Python libraries like NumPy for math, Pandas for data analysis, and TensorFlow for AI. It's widely used. Companies like Google, Facebook, and Tesla all use Python for AI projects. Plus, there's a huge community to help you if you get stuck. First, let's set your Python environment. To write and run Python code, you need to set up your programming environment. Here's how. Step 1. Install Python. 1. Go to python.org and download the latest version of Python. 2. During installation, make sure to check the box that says Add Python to Path. This step ensures that Python can run from anywhere on your computer. Step 2. Install an IDE, Integrated Development Environment. An IDE is like a workspace where you can write, edit, and run your Python code. Here are some beginner-friendly options. Jupyter Notebook, perfect for writing code and explanations side by side. VS Code, a lightweight editor for all types of programming. PyCharm, a powerful tool specifically designed for Python. I recommend starting with Jupyter Notebook because it's great for learning and experimenting. Step 3. Install libraries. Libraries are collections of pre-written code that make your life easier. Use Python's package manager, pip, to install them. Open a terminal or command prompt and type pip install NumPy Pandas Matplotlib scikit-learn TensorFlow Keras. This command installs some of the most popular libraries for AI. Don't worry if these names seem unfamiliar, we'll use them soon. Now some Python basics for AI. Now that Python is set up, let's cover some basic concepts you'll need to know before diving into AI. Variables and data types. In Python, a variable is like a box where you can store data. For example, age equals 21 stores the number 21 in a variable called age. Name equals Alice stores the text Alice in a variable called name. Is_student equals true stores the value true in a variable called is_student. Python is a dynamically typed language, which means you don't need to specify the data type, like integer, string, or boolean, when creating a variable. Python figures it out for you. Control structures. Control structures, like loops and conditionals, help you decide what the program should do based on certain conditions. For example, here is a loop code that prints number 1, then number 2, then number 3. Functions. A function is a reusable block of code that performs a specific task. This is a simple function that print hello, plus any name written in the quotation marks. Functions help you avoid repeating the same code over and over. Let's start your AI journey with Python. Your first steps. Artificial intelligence involves creating systems that can perform tasks typically requiring human intelligence, like recognizing speech or predicting outcomes. AI workflow. Here's the basic workflow for an AI project. 1. Collect data. AI models learn from data, so the first step is to gather a dataset related to your problem. For example, if you want to predict house prices, you'd collect data on houses and their prices. 2. Preprocess data. Real-world data is messy and raw. You might need to clean it, fill in missing values, or scale it for better accuracy. 3. Train a model. Use data to teach the AI how to make predictions. 4. Test the model. Check if the AI performs well on unseen data. 5. Make predictions. Once the model works well, use it to solve real-world problems. Here is a practical example, using the iris dataset. Let's start with a hands-on example using the iris dataset, a popular dataset used to classify flowers based on their features. Step 1. Load the data. This code reads some values from a dataset, then displays the first 5 rows. Now if you are a beginner, you probably won't understand each lines of code written. Just focus on the general purpose of the code for now. This is a simple tutorial. You need to improve yourself in Python programming to understand each line of the written code. The dataset contains information about different flowers. Each row is a flower, and the columns represent features like the petal length and width. Step 2. Split the data. We'll divide the data into 2 parts, one for training the AI and one for testing it. Step 3. Train a model. We'll use a decision tree algorithm, which is simple and easy to understand. We are calling a function called decision tree classifier to do the work for us. Step 4. Evaluate the model. After training, we test the model to see how well it performs. If the accuracy is high, the model is good at classifying flowers. Your first neural network. Neural networks are at the heart of deep learning. Let's create a simple one with Keras to classify the same flower data. Step 1. Build the network. A neural network is made of layers of connected nodes, and each layer performs a specific operation. Step 2. Train the model. Epochs. How many times the model goes through the entire dataset. Batch size. How many samples the model processes at a time. So, what's next? You've just built your first AI models. Here's how you can continue. Explore datasets on Kaggle. Try other algorithms like random forest or support vector machines. Learn advanced libraries like PyTorch and TensorFlow for deep learning. Congratulations on completing your first AI tutorial. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Remember, the key to mastering AI is practice, so keep experimenting. See you in the next video.